Right now, we have severe thunderstorm warnings popping up across southern Wisconsin. Madison, it's all headed this way. Dana Fulton keeping us safe with our certified most accurate forecast.
And you can see the smoke for miles. A huge fire breaks out in Fort Atkinson. We're live on the scene where crews just gave us an update on what happened.
I never intended it to be an honor for my entire life. And that's why I'm announcing now to step down after 26 years.
A decades-long run coming to an end for Wisconsin Congressman Ron Kind. What his supporters and opponents have to say about this afternoon's surprise announcement. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now. And thanks for staying with us. It is an alert day for two reasons. The dangerous heat, the humid weather. It's leading to another round of severe thunderstorms for southern Wisconsin.
Parts of our area could see high winds and heavy rain. We have active severe thunderstorm warnings, heat advisories, and watches for tonight. So let's get right to meteorologist Dana Fulton, who has been tracking the latest weather data all day. Dana?
A few hours ago, we were really focused in on the heat, and now it is the severe thunderstorm warnings issued throughout southern Wisconsin. Our latest warnings popping in for Sauk County, the northwest corner of Dane County, into Richland and Iowa County. This goes until 5:15. We've seen wind gusts from this line already measured at 60 to 70 miles per hour. So these storms producing very strong wind and a few reports of some quarter-size hail to the south in Lafayette and the rest of Iowa County, the southeastern corner of Iowa County. A severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 5:45. These warnings have been issued downstream of the line. So right now, just starting to see the rain enter to the Darlington area, the western edge of Lafayette County, already seeing those showers. This line building through very quickly. This is a radar loop over the last hour, and you can see right along the western edge of the state in the last hour, and now starting to creep up to the very western edge of Dane County. So within the next 30 to 40 minutes, we're expecting this line to really build in right over the downtown Madison area and continue to build east. In front of this line, though, before the rain even arrives, we're seeing very strong wind gusts, reported wind gusts again in that 60 to 70 mile per hour range for some areas. Right now, we're seeing sustained winds starting to build in for the western edge of Dane County. We also have a heat advisory in effect. These heat index readings have been climbing through the afternoon, almost to the triple digits. In Janesville right now, it feels like 105, but behind where the rain has already passed, notice that moisture getting zapped out feels a bit more comfortable. We still have a heat advisory in effect for all of southern Wisconsin until 7 o'clock this evening, and a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for the rest of this evening. We'll continue to keep a close eye on these storms, and as any more warnings are issued downstream of this line, we'll let you know and cut in as needed, guys.
All right, Dana, thank you. Rock County is offering plenty of places as cooling centers if you need to get out of the heat. Many of the public libraries throughout Rock County are open to those who need a break, including Beloit, Edgerton, and Milton public libraries. Orfordville, Broadhead, and Milton City Halls, along with the Broadhead Police Department, are also open. Many of the hours that these places are open vary. You can find them on the Rock County website. It is essential that you have two different ways to be alerted to severe weather heading your way, and we encourage that you get your weather radio ready and make sure that you have a weather app that will send out notifications during severe weather. We think our First Warn Weather app is a very good one. If you want to download it, just scan this code right on your screen with your phone's camera, and you can also download it for free in your phone's app store. Just search WISC Weather.
Well, we have new information right now out of Fort Atkinson as a huge fire is burning at a warehouse. Evacuations are still underway for people living nearby. Our Brad Hamilton is live at the scene. The fire chief just spoke about a half hour ago, and Brad, you've got some flames that have just popped up behind you.
Yeah, I mean, this fire is still extremely active. I just want to take you right to see what we're seeing right before our very eyes. And believe it or not, the chief says that this is likely going to burn throughout the night. You can see those flames just shooting up right now. Well, first, what's lost? Approximately 45,000 square foot warehouse that had lots and lots of military tires. Now, this fire on Oak Street started around noon today. Crews from virtually every community in Jefferson County came to help. Now, the Fort Atkinson fire chief said that his main focus was preventing the fire from reaching a connected building. That space had a server farm, classic cars worth millions, and office space. It appears they've done that successfully, and that building is expected to be okay, but the other problem is water. Firefighters used approximately 1 million gallons so far and tapped out of Fort Atkinson's water system, which is why they now need to let this burn.
The runoff is significantly more hazardous to the environment than the smoke is. At this point, that decision has been made for us because our water system is down to minimums, so we are going to allow the rest of the material to go ahead and burn out.
Another challenge today is the heat. 2 firefighters were hurt, both from heat illness, but they should be okay. The chief said that no one else was hurt. Now, we do know that 50 people, or at least 50 people, were evacuated from their homes, but they are expected to be allowed to go back home tonight. We also know that a crew is going to be out here babysitting this fire overnight, and we are expected to hear from the fire chief tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So we're going to come for you live again at 6, but for now, live in Fort Atkinson, Brad Hamilton, News 3 Now.
We will see you at 6. Brad, thank you. Wisconsin Democrats are introducing new legislation that would make marijuana legal in the Badger State. Democratic Senator Melissa Agard introduced the bill at a dispensary in Illinois this morning. She says passing the bill would address racial inequities in the justice system, create a safe market for users, and provide economic opportunity for the state.
To bring in a billion-dollar industry out of the shadows and above the board would allow this industry to thrive, a current industry that exists in the state of Wisconsin, to be able to come out of the black market and thrive in an open and transparent manner.
Governor Tony Evers proposed legalizing recreational marijuana as part of his 2021-23 biennial budget, but it was cut by GOP lawmakers. Right now, 18 states and the District of Columbia have passed laws allowing adults to use the drug, and 35 states passed laws broadly legalizing cannabis in one form or another. Breaking in just the last couple of hours, Wisconsin's longest-serving incumbent congressman will not seek re-election next year.
That would be Democratic Representative Ron Kind announcing his retirement this afternoon. Naomi Coles joins us with more. Naomi?
Kind has served almost 25 years in the House. That's since his election back in 1996. He said today he'll serve out the remainder of his term through fall 2022. Reports have repeatedly placed him as one of the most bipartisan in the House based on his own votes. Governor Tony Evers issued a statement thanking him for his service, saying, quote, while his voice in Congress is going to be sorely missed, his legacy as a pragmatic and selfless leader will continue to move Wisconsin forward, end quote.
I'm part of a dying breed in public service today in Washington and certainly in Madison. Someone who tried to be reasonable, pragmatic, thoughtful, worked hard to try to find common ground with my colleagues, work in a bipartisan way to find bipartisan solutions for the challenges that we faced. That's why.
Now you have to remember, Kind is coming off his narrowest victory ever over a Republican challenger in last year's election. Kind beat GOP challenger and retired Navy SEAL Derek Van Orden by less than 3 points last fall. And Trump won the district overall by more than 4 points. That's after Obama won it back in 2012. Van Orden announced another run at the seat months ago, and Kind's retirement puts the swing district as yet another seat that Democrats will have to defend in what's bound to be a bitter fight to maintain a slim House majority next fall. Now, Republicans were quick to claim the 3rd district today, with the state GOP saying in a statement that, quote, Republicans are well positioned to win this congressional seat for the first time in a quarter century.
Naomi, thank you. Governor Evers vetoed 6 bills passed by the state's Republican-controlled legislature this morning. Those bills would have put new restrictions on absentee ballots.
As long as I'm governor of this great state, anti-democracy efforts like this will never see the light of day.
Now, Republicans said the bills were necessary to make sure we have clean elections. Democrats called them voter suppression. Across the country, conservatives are proposing similar bills that would reshape elections and voting. Wisconsin Republicans don't have enough votes to override the governor's veto. If you want to go to Summerfest next month, you'll need a COVID shot or a negative test to get in. Summerfest, the latest live event to announce COVID requirements in response to the recent surge in cases. Attendees will need to show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID-19 test result within 72 72 hours of entering the grounds. Kids under the age of 12 will also be required to wear a mask. Summerfest scheduled to run for 3 consecutive weekends in September, September 2nd through 4th, the 9th through 11th, and 16th through 18th.
Well, it's not just businesses that need to be on the lookout for fake vaccine cards. You should be too.
And that is the warning from a consumer protection agency. Talil Muhaddin asked what they're seeing and just how easily people could replicate those cards. Talil?
Wisconsin's Better Business Bureau hasn't had any reports of fake vaccine cards yet, but that doesn't mean they're not out there.
Whenever there's big news like this, there's always scams to follow.
As more restaurants, venues, and big events start to require proof of vaccination, experts say scammers will try to take advantage.
May pose as government officials offering a fake vaccine passport and looking for your personal information.
Or even offer to sell fraudulent vaccine cards.
We want to make consumers aware that there's always the possibility out there that scams are going to arise.
Fake cards that Madison area print shop owners say wouldn't be too hard to make.
To be honest, it is quite easy. I think depending on how they take the image, there might be some resolution issues, but overall it is just black and white text.
Jack Hawley has been in the fine arts business for several years, and he says it's even possible to make counterfeit vaccine cards at home.
There's nothing that is glaringly apparent on the cards that is too security intensive.
But just because it's easy to do, Tiffany Schultz from the Better Business Bureau says that doesn't make it right.
At the end of the day, if you purchase a fake vaccine card, you're supporting a scammer's efforts. And that's just as bad as them throwing up a fake website and stealing your money or stealing your personal information. It's exactly the same thing.
And for those that have gotten vaccinated, she says it's best to keep those cards offline.
That gives scammers the opportunity to use your personal information to make fake vaccine cards. Keep that vaccination card to yourself, just like you would protect a Social Security card or any other government issued ID.
That means no vaccine card selfies on Facebook, even if you cover up your private information. Representatives from the Better Business Bureau say the best thing you can do as vaccine and COVID test requirements continue to develop is reach out directly to individual businesses and venues for the most accurate information.
Talil, thank you. And we're seeing an alarming spike in coronavirus cases in children. In the last week, the U.S. reported nearly 94,000 new pediatric COVID cases. That is a 143% increase from 2 weeks ago and the highest number of pediatric cases reported since back in February.
More help is on the way for restaurants and businesses to financially recover from the pandemic, but this time it's not from the government. A local organization called Cook It Forward is giving back to minority-owned businesses. All participants will donate an amount equal to 3% of their federal COVID stimulus funds. Those funds will then be redistributed to minority-owned restaurants. The founder of Cook It Forward said the people receiving these funds were approved to get the same funding, but were later told they weren't getting the help that they needed.
A slap in the face to some of the operators that needed it most. After all that's happened over this past year, we really need to focus on really helping those in need, especially in Madison, so we can continue to get minority operators downtown, and it's just very important.
And tonight at 6, our Jamie Perez shares which restaurants have already pledged to donate and which businesses will receive these funds. Let's get right over to Dana for a severe weather update. Dana?
Another severe thunderstorm warning just issued for us for the rest of Dane County, now included in this. So this latest warning stretching through downtown Madison. This goes until 6:15. Right now, we're not seeing any rain in downtown Madison. In fact, things still dry along Highway 14. The showers just starting to enter into the northwest corner of the state, but we've been seeing very strong wind gusts in front of the rain. So this area right now where we're seeing the heavier or the higher winds, the rain just behind that. Anyone downtown right now, this is not the time to try to be outside, making sure you stay indoors, getting into an anchored structure in the innermost room if possible, away from windows, away from those exterior walls. We're not seeing any tornado indication along this line. It is a severe thunderstorm warning, but we are seeing wind gusts exceeding 60 miles per hour. And we've also had reports of quarter-size hail with this line. This line moving through very quickly, this loop over the last about 30 minutes. And you can see as it surges through, it will pass over downtown quickly, but we are going to experience very heavy rain and high winds. We'll take a closer look at this whole line and the potential for more storms to develop through the rest of this evening right after the break.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale. Get a complimentary 4-night hotel stay at over 400 great hotels. Plus an extra 20% off when you spend $3,000 or more. Buy more, save more, and get the trip. Now at Slumberland.
Erectile dysfunction for men of all ages has become much more common. In fact, most men don't realize that 90% of erectile dysfunction is a direct result of broken down old blood vessels. This causes a lack of blood flow that is critical when achieving an erection. With our state-of-the-art technology, we're able to stimulate new stem cell growth right in our office with no pills, no needles, no surgery, and no pain.
To book your consultation and get back to natural functionability, call Peak Performance for Men today.
No more Freon for your AC. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Since 1976, Feldco stood the test of time.
It's Feldco's 45th anniversary! Time to get down!
To celebrate Feldco's 45th anniversary, get 45% off windows today. That's cause for a celebration.
45% off windows won't last long. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Discover what's in store at Habitat Restore Dane County. You'll find something new every time you visit to keep your project on budget with low price and high quality home supplies. For one-of-a-kind items, shop Habitat Restore Dane County today.
Arby's, 2 for $6 every day. Yee, classic beef and cheddar hard. 2 of those things for just $6. Arby's, we have the meat.
Slumberland's anniversary sale. Spend $1,000 and get a complimentary 2-night hotel stay, plus an extra 10% off. See our huge selection of top brands like Sealy and Tempur-Pedic. Buy more, save more, and get the trip. Now at Slumberland.
Tonight at 6, how some Madison restaurants are using federal COVID relief funds to help minority-owned businesses that were denied funding. Plus, a massive fire in Fort Atkinson sends dark smoke into the sky, causing residents to evacuate. The latest details.
News 3 now, and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County are collecting school supplies for area students.
Please help us by donating at the Boys and Girls Club locations or the News 3 Now studios. Visit channel3000.com for details, then donate.
Let's go back to Dana now for the latest on what's happening out there.
Well, right now, we're seeing these strong showers and thunderstorms just starting to enter into the western edge of Dane County. The heavy rainfall just outside of Prairie du Sac, Sauk City, and the arena area right now seeing heavier rain. A lot of lightning also, actually. I want to turn on our lightning indicator really quickly so you can see this is quite a line of lightning for us. We've had reports of some branches down and tree damage off to the west of this line. So as it is moving east, anyone in front of this line absolutely needs to get indoors right now. The latest warning issued includes downtown Madison, most of Dane County now. So this is an extension, a downstream warning. We've been issuing these, or the National Weather Service has been issuing these in front of this line because we've been seeing very high winds and strong wind gusts in front of the rain building in. So that's why, even though we're not seeing the rain just yet in Madison, in fact, not seeing the rain for Mount Horeb or Cross Plains just yet, it is starting to move into Dane County and will quickly move east. This latest warning goes until 6:15. We see wind speeds anywhere from 60 to 70 miles per hour and quarter-sized hail produced from these thunderstorms building in. So anyone in downtown Madison, in the New Glarus area, in Monroe, definitely needing to get inside and just stay inside for the next hour. So you don't want to be outdoors when we have these strong winds coming through and the heavier rainfall building in as well. Looking just a little further, southeast Lafayette County also also under a severe thunderstorm warning. This one goes until 5:45 this evening. It extends to the very southeast corner of Iowa County right now, where we're starting to see the heavier rainfall build in and the heavier showers starting to pull along to the eastern edge of Lafayette County currently. So the Platteville area behind this line, looking towards Prairie du Chien, already seeing a little bit of clearing, already seeing a drying trend. This line is moving through quite quickly. Some of these, some of the weather reports building in. Again, strong wind gusts, the 60 to 70 mile per hour range near Livingston. We saw wind gusts in the low 70s. Up towards Lone Rock, we also saw wind gusts getting close to 50 miles per hour. A few down branches reports, a few small power outage reports, but we haven't had anything too widespread along with this event. I've seen several questions pop up on Facebook already. Are we concerned about tornadoes? We've had several severe weather days in a row. Right now, this looks like more of a wind event, not ruling out the potential for the next few hours, but it is a severe thunderstorm watch. That's what we have in effect throughout southern Wisconsin. Along with those severe thunderstorm warnings, I am more focused on the high wind concern in front of this rain and the heavy rainfall building in for us. We still do have a heat advisory in front of the rain. We have heat index readings in Janesville and extending off to the east in the triple digits, but those heat index readings starting to back off as the rain does build in. So our alert day for today split for two reasons. Earlier this afternoon, I'm sure you noticed our dew points climbing up. Right now, it is still hot outside, still humid. Tonight, over the next few hours, the concern is the severe thunderstorms moving in. Looking at our timing over the next few hours, right now, the showers and thunderstorms just along the western edge of Dane County. This line will quickly pass over Dane County, pass over Rock County and Greene County, and move off to the east. So as we get closer to 9, 10 o'clock, the heavy rain is out of the area. We might have a few lingering showers still in the area, but much of the rain threat and certainly the severe threat has passed over us. For Wednesday morning, we have a bit of sunshine. Tomorrow afternoon, we might be having the same conversation again as another line of showers and thunderstorms comes through in the late afternoon and evening, bringing the primary threat for heavy rainfall and the possibility for high winds yet again late in the day tomorrow. The high temperature for tomorrow in the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees. So another very warm and very humid afternoon. Heat advisories already in effect for tomorrow afternoon and evening. So we're expecting a very similar setup for tomorrow. A chance for showers and thunderstorms on Thursday. Behind that line on Thursday that brings our showers and thunderstorms, we finally get to put the humidity back in its place. We move back to sunshine for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. High temperatures will be trending close to 80 degrees for the weekend, and into the start of next week, it'll be much more comfortable outside, and we're moving into a drier pattern. Right now, I'm going to go back to watching the radar, and we will cut in as any more warnings are issued for us. Eric.
All right, Dana, thank you. Kids are getting ready to head back to school soon, but some still are in dire need of school supplies. We'll show you how you can help them ahead of this upcoming school year. That's ahead at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Get more enjoyment from your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, no interest if paid in full by February 2023. Call today. Patio enclosures.
Can you get this? I don't have my wallet.
Oh, really? It's funny how that always happens.
Yeah, it's funny.
With BMO Harris, you don't need your wallet. You can get money from any BMO ATM using your phone.
Uh-oh, looks like someone can buy their own tacos.
You could also pay them back with Zelle.
So many ways for you to pay.
Awesome.
Order for BMO.
Ooh, tacos, banking. Some things are made to be mobile.
That feeling you get when your phone is your wallet. That's the BMO effect. And right now, open a new BMO Harris account online in just 5 minutes.
Are you sweating over high energy bills? Windows drafty or broken? Champion is here with our hottest sale of the year. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. At Champion, we design new windows specific to your home's needs. Then they are built in our very own factory, installed by a team of professionals, and guaranteed for a lifetime by our best-in-class warranty. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
Important healthcare announcement.
If people tell you your TV is too loud, or if listening in some environments has become difficult, we are requesting your participation in a special program called the 30-Day Challenge. Hearing Life Hearing Centers are seeking people with hearing difficulties to evaluate a new digital mini hearing aid now being released. To take part in this event, you must call. Please get a pencil and write down the number below. All people with hearing aids or hearing difficulties are wanted to take part in the 30-Day Challenge, evaluating a new high-tech device that sits discreetly behind your ear. This hearing aid is Bluetooth enabled and is rechargeable. All hearing assessments are performed at no charge for those taking part in the challenge. Participants will try these hearing aids for 30 days. Call the number below and take the Hearing Life 30-Day Challenge.
At General Heating and Air Conditioning, your comfort is important to us. From keeping you cozy warm to cooling you off with the ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System. Plus, join our free home comfort program and keep your air conditioner and furnace running at peak performance year after year. Enjoy priority service and extra savings that really add up. Celebrating 75 years of providing award-winning comfort for your home. Turn to the experts, Carrier and General Heating and Air Conditioning.
Get more enjoyment from your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, no interest if paid in full by February 2023. Call today.
Patio enclosures. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
All of us at News 3 Now want to make sure area kids are ready to go at the start of the school year.
We're into week 2 of our back-to-school supplies drive, and today we got a big push to get more donations. Our Madeline O'Neill is live from Brittingham Bay on Lake Monona with more. Maddie?
Right, we actually just moved under shelter just in case we get some of that severe weather Dana's been telling you about. But the school supplies drive is still going on, already collecting a boatload of supplies, literally. Now, this is all thanks to you, our morning crew, and the Boys and Girls Club, along with their efforts over the years to collect school supplies. Now, CEO of the Boys and Girls Club, Michael Johnson, and Tim Metcalf from Metcalf's Market approached our morning team with a creative way to raise donations. They put our Leah Lynchide in a canoe on Monona Bay, and she wasn't allowed to come back to shore until her boat was full. Not only did her canoe fill up with supplies, but the state collection service stopped by and donated a $5,000 check. And everyday people came by with supplies as well.
If someone gets a shiny new notebook or a calculator, it just lets them know that someone else believes in them. And yeah, it's an easy thing to do.
Now, today's drive here goes until 8, but there are plenty of ways to donate beyond that. The whole drive goes until Friday, so you can drop off anything at any of the Boys and Girls Club locations at our News 3 Now station, or you can go on our website to find out more information about donating money online or checking out our Amazon wish list.
We just need to keep sending Lee out into the middle of the lake in that boat. She loves it out there. All right, Maddie, thank you. Meteorologist Dana Fulton now. Final check of your first warn forecast in just a moment. Stay with us.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
These days, we're spending more time than ever before at home, where we're continually inspired to make it our own, where the perfect wall mounting can lift your spirits, and that once hidden path to your door is now illuminated with intrigue to lead you inside. With Patriot Lighting, your lighting is another way to put your personal style on display. Smart, sophisticated, radiant, just like you. We have hundreds of options to make your home and your world shine a little brighter. Find your style with Patriot Lighting, only at Menards.
At JP Morgan, the only definition of wealth that matters is yours. It can be a smaller house, but a bigger nest egg, a goal to work toward, or the freedom to walk away. With 200 years of experience, personalized advice, and commission-free trades on an award-winning app, we're working for you. Planning, investing, advice. JP Morgan Wealth Management.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us.
Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
If you can afford to launch yourself into space, you can pay your fair share in taxes. But billionaires and big corporations have avoided paying taxes for years. President Joe Biden's plan makes the rich pay their fair share so we can cut taxes for families with children and create millions of good jobs. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to stop putting billionaires ahead of the middle class. If you can afford to joyride in space, you can pay your fair share.
At iMart Express, you'll save on glasses for classes. For $79, get 2 pairs with kid-safe polycarbonate lenses and a free 1-year frame warranty. Don't let the bell ring before you get a chance to save. A $200 value, all for $79.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
We've got a packed broadcast for you tonight. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo resigns. Reaction tonight from his accusers. Back to school fears as millions of kids return to the classroom and COVID cases among children surge. And the 12-year-old girl making a world of difference all before she starts 7th grade. The CBS Evening News is just minutes away. Let's go back to Dana for the very latest.
Right now over Madison, we have a dark sky. The rain still just off to the western edge of Dane County, but it is building in for us, and that's going to be the trend for the next about 20-30 minutes as the leading edge of this line just along the western edge of Dane County. A severe thunderstorm warning now in effect for downtown Madison that extends into Greene County, Iowa County, north into Sauk County as well. Wind speeds with this system, with this line of storms approaching 60 miles per hour, and we've also seen the threat for quarter-sized hail. Again, this is just starting to get along the edge across plains, traveling through Mazo right now in Black Earth, looking south towards Mount Horeb. We're also starting to see those heavier showers build in. A severe thunderstorm watch in effect this evening. We'll continue to keep an eye on these storms through the rest of the night.